When asked to tell a story about myself, the question that pops into my head is, what is the most interesting thing I have ever done? I feel like I need to tell you the most fascinating thriller or the most tragic story. I want to tell you the most cinematic version of my most exhilarating life experience. But where is the accuracy in that? Those stories are the embellished outliers. The true stories, my true stories, that are my truth only, are in the pages of my journals. Stories I don't tell because my inner monologue is for me, for my own self-reflection. I write down my experiences because placing them on paper keeps them from piling up in my mind. They're for nobody to see, and they are never the stories I would choose to share. So I'm going to tell you about the time they were taken from me. My journal being read was truly my biggest fear coming true. She found my journal my senior year of high school and decided to let it be known to me she had read it. Suddenly, she started bringing up things I haven't told anyone, repeating thoughts of mine I have never said out loud. My heart sank. I was outraged. I didn't go to sleep at all, lying awake, staring at the ceiling all night, thinking about all the thoughts I had stolen from me, all the things that I kept just for me. My secret hopes, silly tangents and crushes, everything I wrote down, everything I never said to anybody, everything I kept to myself for a reason. I sat up from bed and got dressed for school without having gotten a second of sleep. I waited at the bus stop thinking I should get on the bus, start over somewhere else, somewhere nobody knew who I was. All day I was distracted, crashing into walls in the hallway, consumed by my own embarrassment. Once thoughts leave our head, whether it be verbally on paper or on a screen, they're subjects to be seen, to be commented on, to be used. There's no way of letting them go that doesn't make them available to others. The only way to truly keep a secret is to never let it leave your head. The reason I was so embarrassed was because the stories in my journal were not cinematic, embellished, or exhilarating. They were real and personal, awkward confessions, accurate and authentic, at least from my perspective. They were true. They were mine. They were my stories I chose not to tell. This isn't the most interesting thing that has ever happened, and I think that's okay. I don't think people are their most interesting stories. I love storytelling. I love creating new stories. I like telling embellished versions of my own old stories. But if I told you one of those stories, it wouldn't be true.